Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Eagle play action. It's O'Connell. He'll get it complete to Alexander Madison. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A handoff for Madison, running left. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Here's 2nd and 7. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Oh, they're looking option, headed left side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Caught by Marshall. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for Raiders 1st. Man in motion out of the slot. From the gun, a run for Madison. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
They go with Madison here.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. They'll probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Cordero Patterson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pickens motioning left. Wilson airing it out to start. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Good job right there.
Slot man in motion left. Throwing on third, Wilson. Catch made by Austin. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They're going to go. It's Wilson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. Oh, he fumbles it. They might give it right back. And this one goes out of bounds, but whether they recover it or not, doesn't matter. Possession still changes with a turnover on downs. On 1st down, O'Connell. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, O'Connell. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve, complete. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. O'Connell now. Has a man, it's Madison. And this one doesn't go far. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And they are unable to make this a 2-score game.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Fits it through the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. 1st down, here's Russ. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Russ now from the gun. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by, I love this name, Divine Diablo. And the Raiders might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3. You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing is O'Connell. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And that will not be enough for a first down. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Pickens motioning left. Wilson with it on 1st. That throw finds Pickens. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Robert Spillane has it. And the Raiders are stopped on the return and now have it at the opposing 45.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. It is caught left side. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the gun, Madison. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On 3rd down, here's O'Connell. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers have the football at the 27-yard line. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Staying on the ground with Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Wilson now from the gun. This finds Austin complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Rolling into enemy territory. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Steelers first down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. So that brings up second down. Once more, it's Wilson. Gets this one to Harris. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
2nd and 3 now. Russ is cooking again. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Abdullah now to return.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Keeps himself upright. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday, right? They're in the film room front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
1st and 10, here's O'Connell. Caught, Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll go right back to Madison. And he drives this forward to the 6. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality game, and it moved the sticks.
First down, and they go right back to him. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. brought down for a loss. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And they're going to stay in chase mode, down by 3.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on first, second, or even third and goal.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second down now, 7 to go. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Setting up the running back screen. Along the right sideline, there's space. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the fourth. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Has a man, it's Madison. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Now to throw. This is hauled in by Myers. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. He'll get this one to Madison. And he goes out a little short of the 40. He gets 6 on that play, and that's a Vegas first down. Here he is to throw. That's taken in by Tucker. And they get this down to the 28. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Slot man motioned over. One final shot here.